Hey guys, it's Sky bringing another video. First off, I do want to apologize. I know it's been my biggest gap in between videos. I've been going through a lot. I know I've said that before. I've been having PC problems. As you guys know, I tend to make very long videos. Well, when I make long vlogs like that, it's hard for me to sometimes put on a USB stick, and I've been having problems with my network of my PCs connecting together. I use an older PC to edit my videos, so I've been having problems with the network. I've been trying to mess with it and fix it, but I don't know how to do that. So that is one problem. I've been having little issues with my health. So these are a couple things that I've been going through, and it's kind of caused me to put off my YouTube for a little bit. I'm starting to really figure things out even more lately and really get back on track. I actually made a video in August and I just wasn't able to put it out for those reasons. So, I'm back on track here. I figured things out, so I'm going to get back on, making videos consistently. I know one of my last videos, I talked about putting one out every Friday, and here I go making a big gap, like almost 3 months in between. So I'm sorry, you guys. I really have been happy. I owe that all to my stream lately. They have really helped me get to this point where I'm aware of, what I'm struggling with and, what's going on. I had somebody tell me the other day that, when you're happy and you goof around and you're funny, you're underratedly, hilarious, kind of like that. And it's always been kind of a thing with me, when I'm sarcastic and I'm playful, I'm a different person where you can see who I really am. And I've kind of held back from being that person because, I preach about being kind and having compassion for people. So part of me was scared to be like that because, I didn't want to be a hypocrite. So I kind of held back the side of me that likes to joke around. I've always had kind of a guard that I've put up since I was a little kid because of always being kind of a loner. So I'm scared to allow myself to feel because I don't want to be hurt. So, I already deal with a lot. And, another variable to make me feel worse, that scares me. So, I was trying to be somebody I'm not. If you look back at when I first started making YouTube videos, I had what I wanted to do. The reason why I started making YouTube videos was from comments on my stream. I was streaming for a year and I came out as transgender after the year on my stream. And I got positive reactions. People were saying I should do vlogs and things like that. They think that I would be a really positive influence. And I was thinking about it. I was like, I've never really done that before. I've never put myself out there to be vulnerable. But I liked the thought of it because I wanted to connect with other people that were struggling like me. Because when I was younger, we didn't have the internet like we do now, like the content that's out there, to be able to really connect with other people that you find similarities with. So, I wanted to do that, and I felt like part of me was trying to be like other people, thinking that's what I had to do to connect with people instead of just being myself. The nice thing, the unique thing about YouTube is each channel is different. It's really a kind of a glimpse of who that person is when they're real about themselves and open up, and that's who I want to be. I'm not a fake person, but I was hesitant to be my full self because I just didn't know if that's what people wanted, and I didn't realize that. We're living in a very negative time where people are very judgmental of somebody just because they think differently of them. I try to stick in the middle. I try to be independent with how I feel, and I don't like picking sides. I try to be a compassionate person that is there for everyone. It's easy to get tied up into allowing somebody else to make you into a negative person. And it's happened to me on my stream before where, if somebody said something negative to me, I would try to put them down. And for me, that's not the right way. That's not what who I want to be. So, and I'm not saying that needs to be everyone, but for me, it's very hypocritical for me to act that way because I preach something differently. So, I really got lost. I did. I got lost on why I started making these videos. I I think it's important to be passionate about what you put out. And I am passionate about what I put out, but I don't give my full self. And when you don't, for me, if I don't give my full self, you know, I feel like I'm being fake. So, you know, I really trying to get back on track. I appreciate people calling me out. I appreciate people, you know, making me aware of, you know, what I could be and believing in me, because for so long, my whole life, I really didn't believe in myself. You know, I look at myself and I see an ugly person. Why people are telling me something different. So, you know, no matter what, we all have different perceptions in this world. Some people think I'm a good person. Some people think I'm a bad person. And it's just the way the world is. And, you know, I was trying to get to the point where I could try to get everybody to like me and understand me. And that's just doesn't work. You know, it takes away from you, because there's nothing I can do to make certain people, you know, understand me or appreciate me. It's just the way it is. We all see the world differently. So, you know, for me, it's about focusing on who I want to be and being the best version of myself. You know, it's about sharing your uniqueness on your channel to connect with other people that feel the same way as you. You know, just because somebody's transgender doesn't mean they're going to come on my channel and understand me or connect with me. And that's why I don't think we should all be labeled, you know, or to be a certain group, you know, because you limit yourself to people that you can feel and connect with. So, you know, I really try to be very different in that sense. You know, I try to be real in that sense. You know, I'm not perfect, and I want to call myself out if I do something wrong. You know, I want to improve as a person, and, you know, strive to be the best version of myself I can be. So, you know, that's really what I'm trying to do right now. I'm starting to really figure things out. You know, I'm trying to bring people back into my life that I pushed away because I didn't feel like they cared about me, whether it was from like softball or, you know, friends or family, things like that. You know, when I get hurt by people, like, I just push them out of my life, and I kind of get to the point where I make them not want to be around me. And it's kind of like a defense mechanism because I'm scared to get hurt. So, you know, these things I'm really trying to improve on. You know, I want to continue to be a better person and not ever be a hypocrite. You know, it's almost impossible sometimes because, you know, we make mistakes, you know, but when I do something wrong, I want to fix that. You know, I want to be better. I don't want to ever feel like I'm ever better than anyone, because I'm not. You know, we're all different. We all experience different things, and we have different emotions for those things. So I'm not going to be that person where I mock somebody for, you know, being something that I don't understand or anything like that, because, you know, that just becomes a negative cycle of hate, and that's never fixed anything in this world. So, you know, I do my best to be a positive person, but also incorporate my personality the right way of who I really am. So I like to have fun, and I don't show that. Like, I like to be sarcastic and mess around, and I didn't allow myself to be that. You know, and in the process, it pushed everybody away from me because I didn't fully give myself to them. You know, and, you know, at times I was playing the victim, and you tell yourself that the reason why people don't want to be around you is because you're different, and really it's because it's my own fault for pushing them away, for not believing that they cared about me. So, you know, and these things I'm just dealing with, and I want to get better. You know, I want to be there more for people. So, you know, I'm motivated. I've had my brother reach out to me lately telling me that he wants to start making videos again. You know, we made one video together, and I think it's really cool that he's reached out to me, because I just never really thought he was going to, you know, get that much excitement out of what we did before. But he enjoyed it, and he enjoyed connecting with people. So, and I've had people ask me in my stream to make more videos with him. So, you know, we are trying to set up times that we can, you know, get back on here and make more vlogs together. I've been thinking about creating other content too, and that's kind of where I've been at a crossroads too, because I'm passionate about more than one thing. Like, I'm so diverse in a sense. You know, I love sports, I love gaming, I love fashion, I love like makeup and beauty and stuff like that. So those things I want to be able to incorporate into my YouTube. But I don't know if I should create another channel, create a channel with my brother, because part of me is scared to put it out on this channel, because there's people that want to, see my vlogs. There's other transgender people that want to understand, my life and what I've gone through. So I don't know if I should put content that they may not want to see on the same channel. So I'm trying to think of sub channels, or doing a channel with my brother to talk about sports, and then make a channel about gaming, and playing games and reviews, because that kind of stuff I do have passion for, and I feel like I'm good about it, kind of explaining things and being real and honest about, when things are good and when things are bad. So, these are the different ideas that I've wanted to do. And, just like on my stream, I've had people that tell me that I should make clothing, because I have like this brand, I have these logos from gaming, and that's always been something that I was interested in, and putting it into my marketplace and being more active with creating more stuff, more content. So, this is stuff I want to do, but financially I wasn't able to do it, so it would make me depressed, because there was things I wanted to do, but I couldn't, create it. So these things that I was feeling and going through, trying to figure out how I could, improve myself and get to that point where I could do these things. So, all this stuff is what I've been thinking about. I kind of let my PC problems make me depressed, of not thinking that maybe I have to give up on this and not continue to do what I enjoy, I want to get back to who I am. I want to get back to why I started all this. I started this channel to connect with people, to open up, to be there for others. I want to be more interactive with people. I'm such a loner in a sense, even when it comes to, people writing comments, that I don't give myself to them, that I don't continue to stay in contact with people. And I hate myself for that. It frustrates me, because I want so badly to be there for other people, but I get into the point where I'm so selfish with my own life and my own struggles, instead of realizing that we all go through things, no matter who we are, no matter how much we want to deny that we're strong and we don't have problems. That's a lie. We all do. The mind and the world is so complex that it's, that we need people to listen to us. We need people to be there for us. And at times I told people I didn't need anybody, and that's a false. I've pushed people away for that reason. And I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for anything. Like, I really genuinely want to be a good person. I want to improve. I want to be there for people, because I really do think it's important that, we change how we treat each other. I know people think that, sometimes, we're too sensitive, but I don't think that should ever be a thing. I think that we should try to understand each other, and I think we should try to connect with each other, even if we don't fully understand or, accept that, way of thinking. We don't need to be hateful of somebody just because we don't understand them and accept, how they live. So, I really am trying to, really change and, play to my strengths and who I am, instead of like being scared to give my full self to people. I created this channel because I wanted to be real. I don't want to play into, being fake and being somebody that, I thought I needed to be. And I got lost in that. So, I'm really working on all this. I have a lot of ideas for videos and have passion for things that I want to talk about. So I want to continue that, you guys. And before my videos, I limit what I talked about, because I guess I was scared of controversy in a sense, like that I didn't talk about certain subjects. Like, I don't get into politics really. I don't try not to get into any negative things, because it's already bad enough that, we are so angry at each other, and I hate seeing that, because, we try to group each other into groups. Like, we try to label people when, we shouldn't have labels, because just because I'm transgender doesn't mean the other transgenders are going to be able to connect with me or, feel how I feel. We're all different, even if we fall into a certain category of other people. We're designed with so many different variables. So to limit yourself to one group, for me isn't positive. So, I try to do my best to show my diversity on my stream and my YouTube, and to be open, to have positive dialogue where we can understand each other. So, I'm going to play to that. I never want to ever be, hateful to somebody or say something to hurt somebody's feelings. Like, I want to say that up front because, I truly do care about people, even if they're hateful towards me. That's the only way we can be to change this world, because the cycle we've lived in has been endless. It's been here forever, since the beginning of time. We've treated each other, bad at times, and I don't want to be that. We're not perfect, so things are going to happen, but we can always strive to get better and to be better. And I don't think that should ever stop. I think we should always be motivated to improve as a person, to prove who we are. And we should also improve, success for ourselves, believe in ourselves that we can accomplish anything. So, I really want to get back into how passionate I am about making these videos, and do the videos how I feel, instead of doing it how I think that I need to be. So if that makes any sense, I've been thinking about you guys. I hope you guys have been good. I miss being here consistently on my YouTube channel and, talking about things, because you guys are just as important to me as anything. Good, bad, the comments you guys make, I take, and it help mold me into a better person. And you guys allow me to see things in myself that I normally wouldn't see, because I've always been negative about myself. So I appreciate that. I know that people are going to be, have negative opinions about me, because, we don't always fully understand each other. And like I said, in certain people's perspectives and lives, I'm a good person, and some other people, I'm a bad person. Some people see me as a positive person, some see me as a negative person. So the only thing I can do is be the best version of myself as I can, improve as a person, and fix, the things that mistakes I've made in the past, but not look back on them in the process. Not live back there. Live for the day, the present day, and be happy with what I have, and improve on that. If I don't have what I want, go for it, fight for it. Because one day, if we don't do that, one day we're going to live in regret the rest of our life. And if I can share anything with you guys that's powerful and positive, regret is one of the worst things in this world, because you can never get back at the time that you wasted. And I've lived in regret for so long. It's become it could become a jealousy thing. It could become this dark thing. Because when you have regret and you don't do the things you love, you can get to the point where you don't want other people to do things that they love, because you didn't, you know what I mean? It could become a very hateful thing. So, I urge you guys, if there's stuff that you guys want to do, if there's, if you have a bucket list of, we're not here forever, and there's certain things that we can't take after we're gone. So do the best you can to be positive, live your life to the fullest, and try to be the best version of yourself possible. And I'm telling you this because I'm not saying, I'm doing it myself. I'm looking for the same thing. So I'm not going to be a hypocrite here. I've figured everything out. I haven't. I'm still messing with my puzzle of a life, trying to put all the pieces together and, find my happiness, something that I've been searching for the rest of my whole life, trying to find my place. So I want to share that with you guys. I love you guys more than anything. I hope you guys have been good. If you guys enjoyed my video, please like it. It helps me out. If you guys have any ideas for me, or if you have any opinions, please talk to me, because I think it's important. I want to be more interactive with people. I think we can, I could play off people's comments and, suggestions on what videos I could do, or, what I should do to improve myself. So, I'm open with that. I am mature with this. I realize that I'm not perfect, and if people can help me improve myself, I'm all for that. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys on the next video.